Hey y'all, hey, it's your favorite jewelry lady, Dana Russell, and I'm here to talk to you about the 5 things you need to know before you sign up to be a paparazzi consultant. These 5 things are things that I think are super important and things that I tell anybody that's thinking about joining my team. The first thing that I want to tell everybody who can hear the sounds of my voice is open a separate account for your business. It doesn't have to be a business account. You're just starting out. I get that. However, make sure that your paparazzi money is separate from your household money. Okay. If you have one of those banks where they require like a minimum amount, or they're charging you fees or whatever, use an account you already have. Move the money that you have in it to another account and use that account for your papa funds. I am telling you right now, if you don't keep your papa money separate from your personal and household money, you will wind up spending your papa money on your personal needs. It's just human. It's just human nature. It is much harder to track when it doesn't have its own separate account. You're going to be creating systems, PayPal, Cash App, whatever you decide to use to take payment, and you want all of those things to feed to your paparazzi account. It makes it easier to see how you're doing, how your business is growing. It makes it easier to make sure that you're reinvesting and buying new inventory with profits from your sales and not your personal funds. You want to operate your business in the black. You never want to operate in the red. And if you are using your personal funds to buy jewelry for your business, you are operating in the red. So please, please, please open an account for your papa funds. Number one, most important, first thing I tell people. The next thing that I want to tell people is keep track of your inventory. Before you even get your kit, start thinking about how you're going to keep track of your inventory. It is so much easier to come into the business with a great system to track your inventory than it is to look after you've been in the business for 2 years like me. You have over 2,000, 3,000 pieces of jewelry and you're trying to figure out how to track your business. Your inventory. You don't want to do that. So from the very beginning, when you get your kit, I have some suggestions. If you're thinking about joining my team, you can reach out to me. I can tell you what I use. I can tell you some things that I've heard other people use, but you want to make sure to track your inventory. Your growth in this business can happen like that. And you want to make sure that you have an organized way of keeping track of your inventory. When people reach out to you to say, that necklace, the red one with the heart that you had 2 months ago, do you have any more of those? You got to have a system, because you want to be the hero for people. You want people, when people reach out to you to ask you for something, you want to be able to say, yes, I've got it. I'll send it to you. I'm invoicing you right now. That's what you want to be able to do. The only way that you can do that is if you have a system. You have to have a system to track your inventory. Tracking is important in this business, y'all. So the third tip that I have for people getting ready to join the business is come up with a system to track your expenses. You can use a simple Excel spreadsheet. You can use paper and pen. You can use whatever you want, but make sure that you are tracking your expenses. Now, if you followed tip number 1 and opened a separate account for your business, this should be easier to do, but make sure that you are tracking your expenses. The only way that you can track the growth of your business is if you know the numbers. You have to know how much you're buying, how much you're selling, how much profit you're making, and how much you're spending. Okay. When I first started in this business, I didn't have a separate account for my business. I wasn't tracking my inventory and I wasn't tracking my expenses. And I couldn't figure out why it seemed like I was making so much money, but it didn't feel like I was making so much money. And the reason was because when I first joined, I wanted a new bust every week. I wanted to order these great displays for my jewelry. I wanted to do all of these things, and I didn't need to do that all right at the beginning, but I did. So I operated my business in the red for a little while until I realized that my business's strength is in my numbers and I have to track my numbers. So I encourage you all to make sure that you are tracking your expenses, tracking what you're spending on your business, because then it's so much easier to see your profit. Okay, number 4 is, this is so important, y'all. Relationships are the foundation of this business. People can shop anywhere. The internet makes it easy for you to even remove a human being from the equation. You can just go to websites and shop. The way that you are going to grow and maintain your clientele is the relationships that you build. The way that you are going to grow and maintain you can do lots of things with, SEOs and analytics and making sure that you show up in feeds and stuff like that. You can be everywhere on the internet. But the real customers that are going to stick with you are the customers that you come through for and the customers that see something special in you. You can't be afraid to share yourself with your customers, and you can't be afraid to learn about your customers beyond what jewelry they like. Relationships are the cornerstone of this business. It's the reason why they're shopping with you and not somebody else. It's the reason why they're shopping with you, waiting to receive their purchases, because they saw something in you. You are the secret sauce of your business. So be yourself and build relationships. Make sure that you are building quality relationships with your clients and potential clientele. And the last one is have fun. This business is so much fun, y'all. Paparazzi started as a home-based party business. We would bring our jewelry to people's houses and have parties. That's how it started. And that's how it is. I love my live shows. I love hanging out with my Regal Gems. They make me laugh. They make me smile. They make me cry. They encourage me. It is so much fun. I love vendor events. I love meeting people. I love showing people this jewelry and watching their faces light up. I love watching them put it on and their posture gets different because they feel pretty. They know they have something great on. So remember, this is fun. This is fun. And if you have those systems in place, those first 3 things I told you about, then you can be more focused on the fun because you already set a good foundation for your business. Okay, so those are my 5 tips for someone thinking about signing up with Paparazzi. Once again, my name is Dana Russell. I'm your favorite jewelry lady. Be kind to each other, folks. You never know what somebody's going through. Have a great day.